after working with Elizabeth and the GLP-1, I feel an enormous sense of relief. I feel back to myself. I will say that as we worked together, the first few months, I was resistant to the idea of GLP-1, and we were doing all of the other things in her methodology, which felt great, and I was stabilized, but it was really hard to lose that persistent weight. Even with the tiniest microdose, over a period of time, I was able to see the results that I had been working on for years. It was, again, an enormous relief, and I feel young, I feel vibrant, I feel happy, and I feel confident and proud to be myself again. Hello, I'm Annie, and I live in Providence, Rhode Island, and I am a teacher. Before working with Elizabeth, I had been through a period of about 5 years where I was overeating, feeling more and more inflamed in my body, more irritable, more agitated, and more discouraged in my workplace, and similarly feeling like I wasn't being the responsible, enthusiastic parent I wanted to be at home. What made me reach out to Elizabeth was I had been following her for many years on social media. We had gone to college together but lost touch at the time, and I always appreciated her very positive mindset with a lot of enthusiasm, but also understanding and connectedness. As I watched her on social media, I became more and more impressed with the work she was doing and knew that she would inspire me to reach my goals. If I had any hesitations, it was the cost and my readiness to dig deep and do the work. In talking with Elizabeth, she was very reassuring, and we were able to do a consult session where she gave me some pointers about what it would look like, and it gave me some time to get ready. Some of the things that I'd been doing on my own previously were taking significant periods off away from alcohol and being mindful of my carb intake. But as I grew older and my perimenopause moved forward, it became harder and harder to lose the weight with just that method alone. So I knew that I needed something else, or at least somebody to be in my corner to help me when I was feeling on a Friday night that it was a long week and I deserved whatever I wanted that night. What surprised me the most about working with Elizabeth was not necessarily her approach, which is what I expected, but was actually her spiritual connection and ability to really understand me on a fundamental level and to make me feel seen and heard in a way that I'd been craving from people in my life who support me. So I just felt, even though we were doing telehealth and over Zoom, she really understood the nuance of what I needed to hear and what I needed to know to move forward. I highly recommend Elizabeth for so many reasons. But first and foremost is her vibrancy and her passion and her love and just the spirit she brings to the work. She's motivating, she's kind, she's enthusiastic, and she just feels like the best cheerleader in the world, while also encouraging you to push yourself and to try new things. And with her research-based information, she can really help you make new decisions that will work for you. It was just a gentle guidance with her expertise and her love.